Everyone, so in today's study guide, we're going to be going over the distance of line segments. So the first thing that we want to do whenever we're given a segment question is just identify the 2 points on the segment. So if we have NL, that's N and that's L. And remember that we're always going to have a positive final answer for these because distance only travels, like you can't go -2 miles to get to the store, you just go 2 miles to get to the store. So in this case, we are going to take the difference of our larger term and subtract it from the smaller term. So we'll do -1 and we'll subtract it from our smaller term, which is -3. You can punch that into the calculator, or you can count, or you can know that solving with two negatives cancels to be a positive. So this will be -1 plus 3. However you want to do it is fine, but we do have a final answer of 2 for this one. Second one, very similar, from M to R. So we'll take our larger term, subtract the smaller term, and we'll get a final answer of 5. And this one is a typo, so if it still says that on your study guide sheet, you can cross it out and write in distance. And we are looking for the distance of L to O. So this one in green, so L is here. O is here, so larger minus smaller. So for this one, +3. Second one, CB. So we know this entire distance from A to B, this whole thing, that's a congruent segment that's equal to 11. We know that we have already accounted for this portion right here, that's 6.9. So if we take 11 and we subtract 6.9, we'll end up with our final answer of 4.1. For number 5, we have to just sketch. So find the value of x if B is between A and C. So if we have A and C, and we know that B is in between. So from A to B, we're saying this is 4x. From B to C, we're saying this is 5x. And then we're told that all the way from A to C, the whole distance is 18. Well, if we add up 4x plus 5x, that represents that entire distance of 18. So if we divide, we can solve to get x equals 2. And that's what we're looking for, it's just x equals 2. For our final question here, AB, and we're comparing it to CD. So you can calculate it numerically to see that they're the same. You can also count to see that they're both 2 jumps, but either way, 2 is equal to 2, so our 2 segments are congruent. So yes, they are congruent because they are the same. If they weren't the same, then they would not be congruent. So that is our study guide review. Hope this helps. If you can get through this, then you are ready for the skill check.